What's up guys, here's my review of Pokémon Snap for the Nintendo Switch. So this is a newer version of the game for the Nintendo 64, that's why it's called New Pokémon Snap, and I like this game, so here's my review, hope you like it. This video took a lot of time. Gameplay aspects of this game, it's pretty simple, yet kind of deep, if that makes any sense. So what you have is you have your user joysticks to turn your camera, you have your A button as a camera, you have a B button that you can use to throw apples, you have a Y button that you can use to throw orbs to give life into Pokemon, and you have a scan button and also a music button to play music. So you have quite a few buttons to use for taking photos and stuff, and to help you get those really good photos that you want. So there isn't really like any other gameplay things other than just taking photos and just trying to interact with the Pokemon. Yeah, like you can throw apples to lure Pokemon over. There's a music thing. There's a button that you can use to scan, and the apples in this game are called Fluff Fruit, and you can basically use the apples to lure the Pokemon to your location, or you can get a picture of them eating the apple, because they do eat the apples, right? So you can get a pic of them eating the apple as well. And there is about maybe 10 courses, and each course has a day and night version. So one course might have a night version, one course might have a day version. And there's usually a Lumina Pokemon, which is a glowing Pokemon that is really, really cool. I'm not going to spoil it here, I'm kind of let you just figure it out, but they're really cool Pokemon. It's kind of like a picture boss battle, if that makes any sense. It's a boss battle where you have to take a picture, try to get nice shots of the Pokemon, and it's going to be hard to get nice shots of them, so you kind of got to, like, you know, beat the boss battle to get the nice photos of it, which is basically what the whole point of it is. So, pretty good gameplay. The story in this game is fairly basic. It's not a crazy story. All you're really doing is taking photos, so you don't need a crazy moving story. But I mean, the characters in this game are quite good. Right, you have Rita, and then you have Mirror, Professor Mirror. He's kind of like the Professor Oak of this game. He's a very good professor. He's not annoying, right? Like, he doesn't bombard you every single second with annoying stuff. The information he gives is actually quite good, right? So you actually might want to pay attention to like the little dialogue that Rita and him have. There is a few other characters, and there is actually voice acting for a Pokemon game. I'll let you have a listen at the voice acting.
Wow, you've really got an eye for this.
Hey!
Huh?
Back off, kid! Get your own mentor!
This game is a very pretty game. It's definitely at some points there's definitely overload, but for looks, this game is definitely pretty. Okay, this is one of the best looking Pokemon games ever. I think it is the best looking Pokemon game. Even the actual Pokemon games, the mainline ones, don't even look this good. Okay, this is the best Pokemon has ever looked. And if you're looking for a good Pokemon game that looks great, that's super addicting, that you can play whenever, this is definitely it, right? Yeah, like in this video here, this little pictures, you can see how overloaded it is. There's so many plants, there's so much Pokemon, it's just overload. Your mind is just like, what do I take a picture of? What do I do? And that's the whole point of coming back to a stage. You can revisit a stage as much times as you want. And there's different versions of a stage. There's like level 1 stage, level 2 stage, level 3 stage. And you can visit stages whenever you want. You can always go back to them and catch photos you didn't get already, so that you don't have to look at all the photos. And the cutscenes look very nice. You can see these cutscenes. These are very nice looking cutscenes. I mean, for a Pokemon game, it's the best cutscenes I think we have for a Pokemon game. These are really, really nice cutscenes. They did a great job making this game. This game looks really, really nice. Yeah. This game runs really good on Switch. As of now, I haven't had a single crash. Not a single game crash. I don't even, my game froze maybe once so far, and I've been playing like 5 hours of it. So the performance, very good, which is crazy because this runs on Switch. I mean, Switch the Switch is powerful, but it just can't like handle insanely good looking games. But this is a great looking game, and it runs insanely good. At some points, you can feel the 60 frames breaking through. You can feel that 60 frames. It mostly runs between 30 and 60. It never drops under 30. Or even if it does, I don't catch it. It's unnoticeable. But it rarely drops under 60 frames and under 30 frames. It never drops under 30 frames. Never. It never goes lower than 30. It runs insanely smooth, which is good because for a photography game, you need it to be smooth. Okay, you want to get those photos, and you need to be high FPS so you can get those really nice photos, right? Like performance, very nice, and the Pokemon models look very nice and stuff. Yeah, performance is very good. I would say this game has very good performance, better than the actual mainline games, but I guess maybe because it can like load out different things that you're not looking at quickly, right? And you can kind of save performance and kind of make the performance better. But it definitely runs a lot better than the old one does, of course. So, I think this game is one of my favorite games of all time. That's kind of crazy. I absolutely love this Pokemon game. At first, I thought it was super boring, like, ooh, just going around taking photos, that's insanely boring. Well, what's fun about that? But then I was like, oh my gosh, this is so fun. Like, I'm in love with this game. And that's why I needed to get this review out quickly. Like, I literally just got this game 2 days ago, but I needed to get this review out just so you guys could see this game. Like, I needed to squeeze out this review because I really wanted you guys to just see how good this game was. Right? I need to squeeze everything I have out of this review just so you guys could have this review to watch, because I know people are kind of hesitant about this game because it seems boring, but trust me, it's fun. It's a blast. Okay, you're gonna be playing this game for hours on end, maybe even late nights. I remember I stayed up playing this game so much times. Like, it's just such a fun nighttime game when all the lights are off. Hop on, just take some photos. It's a really chill game, nothing crazy. And there's online features that you can use. I don't have Switch Online, so I can't use the online features. But my verdict is definitely buy this game. If you're a Pokemon fan, even if you're not a Pokemon fan, but you want a chill game to play on like a plane or something, definitely get this game. But I am a Pokemon fan, so I did get it. And I gotta say, it's great. Thanks.